as a priority. Stay away from people who follow scammers. Onpassive does not have any official Telegram or WhatsApp groups at this time. Well-being is a priority. Stay away from people who follow scammers. Onpassive does not have any official Telegram or WhatsApp groups at this time.
Magic Unicorn of Onpassive. It's Super Sunday. We're super excited because we're in Super Onpassive. And here's Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson. Boom, baby. Have a great day. This is a jackass. I mean a unicorn. Anyway, happy Sunday, everybody. I mean that. Enjoy your time with your family if you can. Today is the 22nd of October. I am fired up about what's going on. If you notice in OConnect, if you go there, a lot of us are going there every day. Little things are being added all the time. You look around, you see something new. It's pretty cool. Also, that scam thing. Look, let me emphasize something. Chris is going to talk about it too. Remember this: if Ask Mufara doesn't post it in the back office, or it come from a live webinar or something that Ask initiated, it's not real. Even if somebody's got a poster with Ask on it and he's going to be there, more than likely he's probably not. They're doing it to get numbers. Look, just be cool. If somebody asks for money, or somebody that's well known and Onpassive, including any of these people like me, like Chris, like Julie, like Michael Williams, like everybody, okay? Red Redford, all of us. Charles Ossom, Peter Sir, Robin Noble. If any of us came to you and said, hey, we got a deal for you, we open up the trench coat and show you what deal we have, it's a joke. It's no good. Don't do it. Just don't do it. We've come too far. Listen, we're done with those games. We're done with the get rid. You'll take care of yourself real quick. Because let me tell you who's being taken care of. The guy that initiated it, or the woman. If the woman initiated it or the guy, they're the ones that are going to make out real quick. A real. It's what they call a flash in the pan, right? So they get their flash of cash. Oh wow, there wasn't time. Blah 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 blah. No, bull crap. Don't do it. Listen, we've all been burnt enough. My big butt looks like a Big Mac. Okay, I said that before. I've been burnt and flipped over and burnt again. Okay, don't do it. It's not worth it. That's why we're in Onpassive. They do all the heavy lifting. They do all the sweat. They take all the crap. They hire the lawyers. They find out the laws. They find out the currency. They find out all of the stuff that needs to happen. They build the best technology, the best products with AI, and we don't have to do nothing. All I ever recommended, ever, is when the traffic comes that you can purchase, do it. And if you could share, do it. And I don't want to hear, oh, I can't. Listen, the only reason I would believe somebody can't share is if they never shared anything. And you can't tell me that you didn't go to the store and there was a good price or a good sale and you went, oh, Johnny, you got to see over at so-and-so, I got this for $10.95. I got this buy one, get one free. You share it. Onpassive is a good deal. People need to be in Onpassive. In this black, dark world where everything's just so crappy and negative, a ray of sunshine of Onpassive will be really a blessing for anybody, anywhere. And so, and the point is, we'll share a movie or we'll share a thing, but nobody's giving you a check for it. I'm not saying the money matters everything, but in Onpassive, you get to try out these beautiful products at a ridiculous price, ridiculously low. I mean, I don't know how they make any money. And on top of it, will pay you commission on top of all that. They say, oh, by the way, let's pay you a commission. You got to be kidding me. And that's the truth. It's just fact. Go look at the products. Go look at what's going on. Anybody watching this, I'll put a QR code up here in a little bit. Click on it. Come in and see what we have. Okay, today, 2 o'clock. Today at 2 o'clock, Heroes is on. They do a very, very, very good webinar. They have great speakers. They answer questions. They go one at a time. And they go until they're done. 1 hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. They go all the way to the end. So if there's something you want to know, but I want you to keep in mind, if you're asking questions of people when you know they don't know the answer, okay, why do that? Just be patient. Remember, anything going on in Onpassive that you're nervous or worried about, supposedly, is top priority for the company. Everything that you might even be thinking about, it's on top shelf of Onpassive. They're working on it right this minute, the last minute, the next minute, the minute after that. And not one people, many people. And while they're doing that, we got the dream team in GuideTex blowing Onpassive off the map, wheeling and dealing with the big movers and shakers. For who? Gotta say it again. For you and me and everybody in Onpassive, and for everybody that's not in Onpassive yet. No joke. So please take advantage of this. Smile. Be ready. Don't worry about, I hear a lot of people worried about things they don't know, anxiety. But yet when it's all said and done, they forgot to do something. Be ready. Make sure everything's okay. The point is we got to start looking at ourselves, right? Do you have a financial planner? Do you have are you going to do you're going to create a business? Are you going to, whatever you're going to do, start looking into it a little bit. And don't ask founders. Founders cannot be held accountable for finances, okay? Now, if somebody that's a CPA comes out later on and creates a group and you want to go in and he'll give his services and maybe make a little money, nothing wrong with that. If he's got the credentials, I wouldn't blame him. I would do it. But the point is, there's people out there that can help you. Now, you don't have to do it the second, but be ready. Have stuff lined up. Don't get caught with your virtual pants to the ground, okay? Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Chris, and I'm going to put the chat up here so we can shout out to some people.
I'm just going to shout out to Rupa Paul right now because she's making all kind of nice comments about me. So Rupa Paul, I love you, my sister. Hey, let's talk about something very important today. Two big things that to me are very important today, and they're called Timmy Johnson and Todd Johnson. Happy birthday, you crazy twins. These two are responsible for putting out more videos, music, to every single founder out there. I know Timmy does a lot of the work, and I want to say happy birthday to both you crazy clowns, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and please ignore them. Don't bother them. Don't wish them happy birthday. Don't tell them how great they are because they know, but give them a big shout out anyway from me. And I would call him Timmy Johnson, and he's going to love this, and Toddy Johnson. I'm sure I'm going to get a message soon here. Why would you call me Toddy? Because your brother's name is Timmy. I don't know. All right, let's get back to the basics. Number one, praying for you all every day, nonstop, for this world, every day, nonstop. Marty brought up, I seen it this morning, actually, about we don't have an official this, we don't have an official that. And there's two ways to know if it's the truth, okay? For some reason, a lot of you like to send me, hey, Chris, is this true? Or, hey, Marty, is this true? We don't need to send it. Why? Because if it wasn't on the pop-up in the back office, if myself and Marty or Red and other people did not come out and do a live. 99% of the time, two things that happen all the time. Ash has something new. What does he do? He puts a brand new pop-up. And right away, every group, new pop-up, new pop-up. All right, that's the best thing I like to see in any one of these groups. Hey, there's a brand new pop-up. Go check it out. And then when you see a special Chris and Marty coming on live, you know something's gonna happen. We're gonna tell you the truth. But if you're just seeing it, these you guys know what I feel about these groups. Gosh, I don't want to talk about the groups. But a lot of you put certain subjects in these groups and then you share it out. Is this true? Or some people that has no clue, oh my God, I better share it out. This is how we get hackers, scammers, and everyone else jumping in. If it isn't on the pop-up, if it isn't in the update section, it wasn't said by myself, Marty, Red, and other key people that speak out on webinars, big loudmouths, I call them, it's not real. All right. Ash Mafar, I see this all the time. Oh, call me Ash Mafar and I'm going to sell you some crypto. That's not what he does. And yet I still have a hard time believing that people have to question it. Never question it. I just gave you your options. Something brand new in the pop-up. Marty and myself doing a live on Red. All right. Don't believe everything you read in the groups. Some people will say, hey, is this true? No. You shouldn't have to ask anybody if it's true. All right. Come to our live every single day. We'll tell you if it's true. Look in your back office. Is it something new on the pop-up that's saying that? So please don't believe it. Don't fall prey for it. Don't ever give money to anyone. You know Ash's policy about that. Let it go. You don't need help to get into Onpassive. You're already there. Okay. If someone's trying to sell you something, hey, this will help you get going before Onpassive launches. One thing I and Ash and Marty and Red, we can't stand that. No. You're in it. You paid $97. You got it back. That's to help pay for your first product. Period. Ash ain't saying, Ash don't have a little tip jar on his desk. I know, yeah, throw me some tips. He don't need your tips. He doesn't need anything but for what he says on his package prices. That's it, period. Let's see. Had an absolute phenomenal time last night. We smoked the ladies. And I mean, smoked. I said I wouldn't brag about it, but it was a really bad score, really, really high score, which it was still fun because we have fun playing that game. And we tried something different where we did repeat questions from the last 2 weeks. And you only had 3 opportunities this time instead of 5. Boy, did it cause a little bit of confusion with people. And the guys, woo, Eric Kessler once again, bam, bam, bam. He was saying, I think I got 3. Marty, I don't know. You got maybe 2. I think you got 2. Yeah, but it's fun. That's what Onpassive is. If it's anything that you think it's not, Onpassive is fun. If you're biting your nails, scratching your head, and you're sweating and you're stressed out because something has not exactly happened because you want it to happen, you're in the wrong business. You're in the wrong bit. Go do something. Hey, there's a lot of good movies. Netflix has all kind of really cool movies on there. Listen, if I'm not doing Onpassive, I promise you this, that I turn the TV on, I go to YouTube and Netflix. That's what I watch. And I find things that can educate myself. I actually look, artificial intelligence. How many companies are actually getting involved with artificial intelligence? And then I'm thinking, wait, I know a company that's artificial intelligence. And then I think about all these companies that are going to be looking for a company like Onpassive because they have a controlled environment of artificial intelligence, direct traffic. It's pretty simple. It's pretty amazing. But once again, as Marty just stated, all you really got to do is sit there and be cool. Like the Fonz. Hey, remember that? I want y'all to look in the mirror. That's the new thing today. Look in the mirror and say, I'm an Onpassive founder. I don't have to worry about nothing. Hey, is that how he did it? I can't remember. All right. Just be the best person you can be. Complaining, not allowed. I'm sorry. It's not allowed. If you were with Ash side by side, doing the hours, paying out the fees, and maybe you had some ability to complain. I don't hear him complaining, and I want you to think about that. You're not running Ash's hours. You're not in every meeting. You're not dealing with governments, lawyers, other ding-dongs out there. You're at home. You're probably going to watch a football game like I'm going to do today at 1 o'clock, and you're relaxing. To me, that makes it all worth it. Ash Mafara taking the punches, taking the beats, Muhammad Nazel, Muhammad Kamal, taking the punches, getting out there talking to people that, man, I can only dream about talking to. For us, again, we always forget about for us. This isn't about them. This is about us and everyone. There is no me, myself, and I, and Onpassive. And if you think that way, please leave. I don't want you in Onpassive. I want you to think about everyone, period. Absolutely take care of yourself first, and you'll be able to do that. But think about other people. My mind has opened up so much since I got in Onpassive, where I do think about, wow, wonder what that guy's thinking. I kind of like to know what people think. Even if it's bad or good, we can agree to disagree. But one thing I know about Onpassive, it's taught me to not only turn the other cheek, but also to look at everyone around me and think, wow, how blessed I am. But I know every one of you, I don't care what your situation is now, you are blessed with Onpassive because it's truly going to change your life. And as soon as we get this little hiccup, as Ash calls it, out of the way, it's game on. It's game on, and it's going to be a game that you're constantly going to win. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Fantastic. This is going to be a shorter one, but guys, thank you so much for being here. We're here to inspire. We can't, listen, you have to motivate yourself, but I really want, and Chris wants you to think, just think about everything. Think about when something doesn't feel right, it's probably not right. If you're questioning something, it's probably not right. You know when right's right, good's good, you know, there's no question. So if you have to question it, then maybe don't do it. But Onpassive is for you. They're working for you. They're building for you. All the products are for you. The dreams are for you. Like Ash said, dream bigger. I believe that with all my heart. We love you all, and I'll see you all Monday. And thank you so much for being here. And by the way, as you notice, I keep looking out the window and stuff because I'm waiting for the cops. Because what we did to the women last night has to be illegal, but I'm not sure. But there's nobody here, so I'm good to go. Yeah, I know I'm waiting to get arrested for the abuse we did to the women, but I'll survive.
Why are you calling us today, Marty? I don't understand.
Yeah, silence is golden. Silence.
Oh, maybe they're in church. Maybe they're in church.
Oh, they not forgiveness. All right, anyway, we'll see you all. God bless.